Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us for today's webinar that I've titled Stock Smarter, Sell Better. Transform your inventory strategy with Lightspeed Insight. It just sort of rolls off the tongue, in my opinion. I'm Mike, and I'll be your host for today. At Lightspeed, we are all about empowering retailers just like yourselves, in fact, you, to scale your businesses efficiently while delivering exceptional customer experiences. But we know that running a retail business comes with its fair share of challenges. Challenges like stockouts, overstocking, and missed sales opportunities are all too common, and they cost you both in time and money. Without clear insights, making the right decision can feel very overwhelming. That's why we created Lightspeed Insights, our new reporting and forecasting tool. In today's webinar, we'll explore how Lightspeed Insights transforms the very way that you manage your business, from providing quick, actionable insights on sales performances to optimizing inventory and boosting business efficiently. Here's what we'll cover today. We'll start by exploring what Lightspeed Insights is all about. We'll then take a closer look at some of its most valuable features, including sales visualizations and seasonality forecasting. We'll also touch on two additional offerings: New Order, our global wholesale commerce platform, and how it can simplify purchasing. And also Lightspeed Capital to help you secure the resources that you need to grow your business. Feel free to drop in the chat any questions that you may have during this webinar, and we'll address them as we go. Not me, I'm talking right now, but other people will. Let's get started and dive into the heart of today's webinar, Lightspeed Insights. First, let me start with a quick question for you. How much time do you spend creating reports, struggling with spreadsheets, or second-guessing inventory and sales forecasts? If your answer is too much, then you are not alone. The reality is many retailers struggle to fully understand their business performance and manage inventory effectively. This means you might be missing out on sales opportunities or tying up some cash by overstocking items that just don't sell. With Lightspeed Insights, you can finally get ahead of these challenges. So what exactly is Lightspeed Insights, I hear you ask? Great question. Insights is a collection of advanced reporting and forecasting tools available in reporting in Retail POS. It helps you optimize your inventory and take control of your business performance by making smarter, data-driven decisions quickly and confidently. Please note that Lightspeed Insights is available on select plans. For more information, ask your account manager or visit your billing page. Whether you want to track top-performing products, identify slow movers, or simply review sales trends, Insights has you covered with real-time, detailed sales reports. But that's not all. I've always wanted to be able to say that. Imagine being able to forecast demand accurately based on data-driven recommendations, or better yet, streamline replenishment and create purchase orders directly from one platform. That's the power of Lightspeed Insights. And what's the goal with this? Well, in short, Lightspeed Insights helps you access actionable insights with ready-to-use, customizable reports with no need for complex, unreliable third-party tools. Gain complete visibility into your business for you and your stakeholders and make smarter, data-driven decisions. It also helps you improve inventory management and operational efficiency with forecast mode so you can plan with confidence using historical and reliable data And you can avoid costly mistakes like overstocking or running out of high demand products. Fun fact, merchants using Insights experience 26% fewer days out of stock for top selling items, and that's a real fact. We have the data. You can save time by streamlining purchase orders and remove the guesswork by replenishing your inventory based on data-driven recommendations. And ultimately, Insights will boost your bottom line. Merchants using Insights saw a significant boost in gross profit, improving their gross margin return on investments by 25%. And if you're not convinced yet, let's see how it works. So let's face it, reporting can be very tedious. The good news is, instead of paying for third-party apps that are not natively integrated into your POS or spending hours combing through spreadsheets, with Lightspeed Insights, you can pull up real-time reports that show you exactly which products are flying off the shelves and which ones are underperforming, and even how sales campaigns or seasonal trends affect your sales. You can access a library of ready-made sales and inventory reports that are ready to use without any setup. No more crunching numbers yourself. These include dusty inventory reports so that you can identify products that aren't moving, sell-through rates allowing you to pinpoint your fastest selling items, out-of-stock reports where you can see when you're missing sales opportunities, and so much more. But we know every business is unique. If you want to dive into specific metrics like sell-through rates or sales categories, that is absolutely no problem. You can also build custom reports that give you exactly the data that you need. Now here's where it gets even better. Once you've created your custom reports, you can save them and schedule them to be sent automatically to your team or specific stakeholders. You heard that right. Instead of spending hours preparing a weekly email, the reports land directly in their inboxes without you even lifting a finger. This keeps your team and stakeholders on the exact same page without anyone having to dig through all the reporting. And for those people out there who just prefer the visual data, you'll have the ability to convert numbers from the sales summary report into an easy-to-read chart so that you can visualize your business performance, compare sales over time, and spot trends at just a glance. We'll show you more about that feature in just a bit. Inventory management can be very tricky if you stock too much and you're wasting money on products that you don't sell. Stock too little and you're missing out on sales. Lightspeed Insights solves this problem with advanced forecasting tools that account for both seasonal and non-seasonal products. By taking into account historical data and past sales trends, including seasonal spikes and even stockout periods, Insights forecasts demand and provides accurate suggesting order quantities so you always order the right amount of inventory. No more overstocking and no more running out of your best sellers at the worst possible time. We'll delve deeper into forecasting and how it works in just a couple of minutes, but hang on. Let's continue exploring some of the amazing Insights functionalities. Because here's where it gets interesting. Insights doesn't just tell you what to stock. It helps you act on it by streamlining your purchase orders. You can effortlessly avoid stockouts, replenish your stock, and create POs directly from your reports, making the entire replenishment process faster and more accurate. From real-time reports and sales visualizations to accurate forecasting and streamlined purchase orders, Insights is designed to give you a complete visibility into your business, saving you time by streamlining operations and empowering you to make the right decisions for your business. All that to improve your bottom line. And here's your friendly reminder that if you do have any questions about Insights, now is the time to post your questions in the chat and we'll have one of our product experts answer you. Let's now take a closer look at one of these features that makes interpreting data a breeze: sales visualization. All right, let's dive into a high demand feature of Lightspeed Insights, sales visualization. So let me ask you this. Have you ever looked at a sales report full of numbers and felt so overwhelmed? Or have you thought there just has to be an easier way to understand all of this data? Or is it just me? Because I 100% have felt that way. Numbers are just better for some people than others. Numbers are also very important, but sometimes it's hard to see the bigger picture or spot trends just by staring at rows and columns. With Lightspeed Insights, you can turn those numbers into a clear, easy to interpret visualization that helps you see the bigger picture in just one click. So let's take a closer look. Instead of scrolling through numbers in your sales summary report, you can simply toggle into chart view and you'll get your sales data displayed in a way that's easy to interpret for you and your team. The graph lays out your performance visually so you can spot trends and track spikes or slow periods instantly. Simply hover over specific points on the graph to see sales data for that particular time period. Let's say hypothetically that it's Black Friday weekend and sales are starting to slow down on Saturday. With chart view, you can spot that dip in just seconds and react quickly, like launching a last-minute flash sale to keep momentum going. It's quick, intuitive, and incredibly useful to make informed decisions fast. Are you curious to see how your business performed this year compared to last year? In the sales summary report, you can enable the comparison feature and select periods you'd like to analyze. The graphs will show you both time frames side by side. All you have to do is hover over a specific point to see the week and gross revenue for each period. This is again incredibly useful to gain insights during key sales periods, like how your holiday sales stack up against the previous year. Not everyone on your team may feel comfortable interpreting reports, and that is okay. These visualizations bridge that gap and make it easy to interpret data, track business performance, and identify growth areas or pinpoint where additional effort might be needed. Getting a visual snapshot of your sales data is just one way Lightspeed Insights helps you make smarter, faster decisions and stay on top of your business performance. Next, we'll explore another game-changing feature, seasonality forecasting. Let's see how it can make forecasting even more reliable and help you ensure you always have the right stock at the right time. Many of us struggle to keep up with seasonal trends in our inventory. Maybe you've stocked too much of a product that can only sell during off seasons. Or worse, run out of the most popular seasonal items just when demand hits its peak. That's because traditional forecasting is often calculated using short-term sales data and doesn't consider the time of year. The good news is Now Insights forecasting tool accounts for both seasonal and non-seasonal products. That's right. No more guessing how much inventory you need to order. Lightspeed Insights now analyzes sales patterns over 2 years to identify products affected by seasonality and those that are not, to ultimately predict demand more accurately. More precisely, it looks at 2 key indicators. 1, consistent peaks in sales over the last 2 years, and 2, strong matches in sales patterns across those years. Once a product meets those criteria, it's flagged as a seasonal product, and the result is that you're better equipped to keep your shelves stocked with the right product at the right time. To accurately forecast products that are flagged as having seasonal sales spikes on certain days, weeks, or months in a given year, the system automatically shifts from short-term forecasting, which only uses the last 6 weeks of sales data, to looking at the last year's sales history at the same period of time. It identifies recurring seasonal peaks and periods of slowdown, giving you a more reliable forecast for products impacted by time of year. As an example, a business that would greatly benefit from seasonality forecasting would be a retailer selling outdoor gear. Products like camping equipment or hiking shoes typically see a surge in demand in the summer as more people engage in outdoor activities. If you're trying to get ahead of the summer rush, looking at the last 6 weeks of sales in the dead of winter may not help you stock up for summer, but looking at sales data from the last year's summer would give you a much clearer picture. This is the power of seasonality forecasting in Lightspeed Insights. It looks at this data for you so you can stock up on what you need and avoid overstocking. For non-seasonal products, Insights uses the last 6 weeks of sales data to determine how much stock that you'll need for a forecasted time period and how much you should order to meet that need. And here's a bonus. If you want to, you can also account for past out of stock periods, so you can order more accurately and avoid missed sales opportunities. Let's see how this works in action. First, let's open the inventory replenishment report and access demand forecasting. In the forecasted demand column, you'll see how much inventory of each SKU Insights estimates you would need for the next 4 weeks. Insights calculates suggested order quantity, subtracting forecasted demand with any inventory you already have on hand or have just ordered. The date range will be set to forecast the next 4 weeks by default and can be reconfigured to suit your needs. To identify how a SKU's demand was forecasted and ultimately whether it's affected by seasonality or not, first, click Format Results, then select by outlet and then click Apply. Now, when clicking on the cell of the forecasted demand value of a product on the table, you'll be able to view whether that SKU was forecasted using the seasonal or recent demand forecasting method. Do you see these products right here? The system shifted from recent sales data to the last year of sales data. It looked at how many units were sold during the same period in the last 2 years to provide a more accurate demand forecast, and as a result, suggested order quantities. Here you can see order quantities for products not affected by time of year. In that case, the system reverted back to the recent demand method of forecasting, looking at the last 6 weeks of sales to forecast demand and suggest order quantities. Honestly, who thought forecasting could ever be this easy? Insights doesn't just stop at forecasting recommendations though. Once you have your forecast, you can easily create purchase orders directly from reports, eliminating the need to juggle between spreadsheets and saving you your valuable time. This streamlines inventory management and ensures that you're always prepared for upcoming demand. So to recap, the sales forecasting feature is particularly useful to order the right amount of stock. That way, you can predict inventory needs accurately and prepare for peak seasons with reliable, data-driven order quantity suggestions. Also, increase operational efficiency. You can make better purchasing decisions and never miss a sale by aligning inventory with anticipated demand. And it improves your bottom line. You can enhance inventory management and avoid costly mistakes, like running out of stock of your best sellers during peak seasons and tying up cash in unsold inventory. And for retailers and industries where demand fluctuates greatly based on the time of year, like sporting goods or home and garden, this feature is a game changer. Now that we've explored how Lightspeed Insights helps you take inventory management to the next level with forecasting, let's talk about the next step: purchasing. Supply replenishment can be a real headache. It's time-consuming, unpredictable, and sometimes downright frustrating. New Order by Lightspeed, our global wholesale commerce platform, simplifies all of that. For those of you who are unfamiliar with NuOrder, it's a platform that connects you to thousands of brands, making it easy to discover, source, and purchase inventory. Whether it's browsing new products to add to your inventory, planning your assortment, or placing orders directly from these brands, NuOrder makes wholesale purchasing faster and more efficient. NuOrder can easily be integrated into your retail POS via the app page so you can view and manage wholesale purchasing on a single platform. And today, we're thrilled to give you an exclusive sneak peek at NuOrder's upcoming reporting tool, Order Trends. While Lightspeed Insights helps you optimize inventory management and improve your overall business performance, Order Trends takes it a step further by providing complete visibility into trends at a wholesale level so you can make smarter, data-driven buying decisions and strengthen your product assortment. With Order Trends, which is coming soon, you'll get instant insights on purchasing trends from brands you're sourcing inventory from, so you can stock the right product mix based on brand sales data. No more guesswork. You'll be able to easily identify top-selling products, colors, category trends, and size curves at a wholesale level, and refine your inventory strategy to align it with market demand. You can spot best sellers at a glance, from trending styles to top performing categories. You can stock smarter by aligning your inventory with market demand, and you can save time by adding top selling items from brands directly to your cart in NuOrder. Now, as an example, let's say you own a boutique that sells yoga apparel. You could use Lightspeed Insights to identify which yoga pants models or colors within your current inventory are your best sellers and which ones are slower to move. With this information, you can adjust your stock to meet actual demands, ensuring you're not running out of customer favorites or wasting shelf space on pants that don't sell. To stay ahead of the competition and refine your product offering, NuOrder's Order Trend will show you what's trending at the wholesale level. Now, as you browse a brand's portal for products to purchase, you'll get insights into which yoga pants styles or colors are best sellers for that specific brand and that are ultimately in high demand across the market. This allows you to curate a product assortment that not only is tailored to your customers, but also aligns with marketing trends. And that way, you can ensure that you're stocking the hottest styles that customers love. Order Trends will be available for products in USD currency only and is rolling out this May, so stay tuned for more details. Combining Order Trends with Lightspeed Insights gives you the ultimate toolkit to boost your competitiveness and refine your inventory strategy so that you can stock smarter. But what if your next purchase opportunity comes at a time when cash flow is tight? Let's discuss how to ensure you have the financial flexibility to act on those insights and grow your business confidently. Because sometimes even the best plans can be restricted by a limited cash flow. And that brings us to Lightspeed Capital, a solution designed to give you the financial flexibility to make the right moves for your business. Lightspeed Capital makes it easy to secure funding quickly by providing flexible, upfront cash advances without the hassle of traditional loans. So forget about interest rates, lengthy applications, collaterals, or surprise charges. Instead, you pay a flat fee that's clear from the start, which gets added to your advance, so there's no upfront costs for you to manage. Repayments happen automatically as a percentage of your daily debt and credit sales. That way, you don't need to worry about managing fixed payments or meeting deadlines. It's quick, seamless, and built to support your business needs. But here's how it can really help you. What if you are running low on cash? Running a retail business requires quick decisions and capital to back it up. Lightspeed Capital gives you quick access to funds so that you can restock quickly out of stock products to not miss out on sales opportunities, or purchase safety stock to prevent any risk of supply shortages. Using our advanced forecasting tools, you'll know exactly what products to stock, and with Lightspeed Capital, you can act on those insights without worrying about cash flow. That means that you can prepare for seasonal peak and use capital funds to stock up on popular products and avoid stockout. Or if you have a supplier offering of deals at wholesale price, you can act immediately and secure your stock ahead of time at lower prices to improve your profit margins. With Lightspeed Capital, you only remit when you make sales, meaning there's no fixed monthly payments and your personal credit score isn't impacted. If business is slower, payments automatically adjust, so you're not stuck with a bill when sales dip. And with over 6,000 businesses already trusting Lightspeed Capital, you know you're in good hands. If you're interested, applying for Lightspeed Capital is quick and easy. It can be done directly in your POS back office, so no back and forth with the bank. If you're eligible for an offer and your application is approved, you'll get your funds deposited in your accounts in as little as 2 business days, so you can stay ahead of demand, stock smarter, and grow your business confidently. And of course, if you have any questions or want to check for any adjustments to your offer, you can always reach out to our capital team for support. And that's a wrap for today's webinar. Please let us know how we did by taking a survey that just popped up. We hope you're as excited as we are about these tools and how they can make a real difference in your business. Whether it's using Lightspeed Insights to forecast demand accurately and improve inventory management, new order, to boost your offerings and streamline wholesale purchasing, or Lightspeed Capital to secure the funding that you need to grow. These solutions are designed to help you stay ahead, run your operations more efficiently, and scale sustainably. If you'd like to learn more about these solutions or have any questions about their availability for your plan, reach out to your account manager. They are here to help. Thanks again for spending your time with us today, and until next time, have a great day.